Good evening. Welcome to the Arbor House and the comedy roast of Miss Jennifae Cleveland. My name is Shua. I'm going to be your host for the first part of the evening. Look at this dais, everybody. Look at this dais. We've got a proud mother right here, Tina Stoll. We've got a bunch of overly proud motherfuckers, these douchebags. And we have Jennifae, who would be a mother many times over if it wasn't for her preference for anal. We got black market comedy in the house tonight. All 4,200 pounds of them. Black market comedy? Really, guys? Black market? The only way you could sell your comedy on the black market is if it came with 2 free kidneys. Of course, we have Levi here. Levi's quick wit is only surpassed by his endless supply of pornography and adult shop merchandise. A lot of that you can find for sale on his website, sidfilms.com. I am going to warn you, though. The sex toys do come slightly used. You don't believe me? Just ask Tina and Arden about that double-sided dildo they used one time. It broke off inside of Tina. She had to go to the hospital. It was Scott May's greatest day of work ever. And speaking of Scott May, Scott is a great singer, just like Michael Jackson is a great babysitter. But we're not going to talk about these bozos. Let's bring up the main person, the guest of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jennifae Cleveland. What can you say about Jennifae Cleveland that hasn't already been said about Cleveland, Ohio? Cleveland, Ohio houses the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Jennifae Cleveland houses the Cock and Hole Hall of Shame. Strap up, it gets better. Cleveland, Ohio is the home of the Browns. A football team that gets pounded almost as much as Jennifae's brown. Cleveland, Ohio is known as the mistake by the lake. Jennifae Cleveland is known as a mistake conceived by a lake. Cleveland, Ohio is home to the Drew Carey Show. Jennifae would eagerly break into the home of Drew Carey to snort all of Drew Carey's blow. Jennifae, fuck you. You think you're like all high and mighty because you opened for Doug Stanhope. Well, I've got some news for you, sister. I've opened for Levi Anderson. Fuck you. I win.
Who's Levi Anderson?
I've actually heard that getting sex from Jennifae on a date is a lot like getting a wedgie while wearing a thong.
Inevitable.
It's going to happen. She's an incredibly hard worker and doesn't mind getting her hands dirty. Of course, by that, I mean she likes to give hand jobs. We couldn't have a roast with Jennifae and not talk about her obsessive-compulsive disorder and how she has to do everything 3 times. And how she has to do everything 3 times. And how she has to do everything 3 times. Jennifae, you remind me of my cat every time you use a litter box. Jennifae's vagina once ate a man. It was a very small man, but still, Jennifae, that's no excuse. Okay, I lied. I admit it. I made that last one up. Actually, Jennifae's vagina is really, really tight. But that's kind of like owning a really, really nice house in the ghetto. Plus, the sewage system is all fucked.